The family of a man who died in the Arlington jail says the indictments against 2 jailers are not enough. Police released 27 hours of surveillance video showing what happened to Jonathan Paul. Fox 4 News obtained details from the indictment that shed new light on his death, and Fox 4's Dion Anglin has more.
He didn't deserve to die this way. He didn't deserve to be treated inhumanely.
With 2 Arlington officers in this fatal jailhouse scuffle now indicted, inmate Jonathan Paul's family expresses relief. But aligned with the NAACP, they say the charge of negligent homicide, punishable by up to 2 years in prison, is not enough.
Jonathan Paul was guilty of nothing that should have resulted in his death, his murder.
It wasn't enough indictments, especially from the people that were involved in my nephew's death.
2 jailers, Stephen Schmidt and Pedro Medina, are charged. Schmidt retired last month. Medina is on administrative leave with pay. In a statement released by the jailer's attorney, every officer involved, including Pedro and Steve, acted completely within the training and accepted practices of the Arlington Police Department. Paul died March 13th, 4 days after his arrest for traffic tickets. The video shows him in a state police describe as agitated and non-compliant after flooding a cell by putting his pants in the toilet.
Stay in the corner over there. Stay in the corner.
He is pepper sprayed, restrained, and can be heard coughing. Later, he's moved to another cell and left on the floor. The indictments for both Schmidt and Medina state that both caused his death by physically restraining Paul in a position that interfered with his breathing, by excessively spraying Paul with pepper spray, and then by failing to render medical assistance and failing to summon medical assistance.
When someone is taken into custody, it's still our primary role and responsibility to ensure that nothing happens to them. And
Arlington police say beyond the 2 indictments, an internal investigation continues to consider possible disciplinary action for each staff member in the video, and that some departmental changes are already in place.
one of the things, the changes that we've already made is when an inmate tries to flood a cell, there's now shut-off valves on the outside of the cell. So jailers now would not have to enter a cell to try to remove someone to prevent them from flooding their cell.
Now, the department says it will also look for ways throughout this investigation to enhance police officer training as it relates to this incident. Clarice?
Dion, what's the range of action that could be taken against the officers?
Well, outside of further indictments that could possibly be handed down, police today acknowledged that there are quite a few people seen in that video. Some are doing things, others are not. We are told that disciplinary or possible disciplinary action could range anywhere from exoneration to perhaps termination of officers in that video as their actions are evaluated by that internal investigation. Clarice?
Dion, thank you.